Hello and welcome. It's The Chat, and I am Manny. My guest on the program is one of the most successful women in Nigeria.
Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu, who hails from Enugu local government area, now Udi local government area, was born on the 5th of August 1968 as the sixth child of former Anambra State Governor Christian Ono. She is a politician, a diplomat, lawyer, businesswoman and multiple pageant winner. She began her early education in Nigeria but later moved out of the country and attended Acworth School in Pontefract, West Yorkshire, and proceeded to St. Andrews College, Cambridge, as well as the Cambridge Tutorial College, where she obtained her A-levels. Bianca was crowned Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria in December 1998 at the National Theatre, Igomu, Lagos. Prior to her emergence as the National Beauty Queen, she had won the Miss Martini contest whilst at college in Cambridge. Bianca went on to win more beauty contests, notably Miss Africa, hosted in Banjul, Gambia, few weeks after the MBGN pageant, and the prestigious Miss Intercontinental pageant hosted in Lagos in 1989. She was also Nigeria's representative at the Miss World pageant held in Hong Kong in 1989, as well as the Miss Universe pageant held in Cancun, Mexico. She soon began a combined honors degree in politics, economics, and law at the University of Buckingham, but transferred to the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Following her graduation, she attended the Nigerian Law School, which eventually led to her call to bar. Bianca briefly practiced the profession before quitting and dividing her attention among her home, her cosmetics business, Bianca Blend, and her interior decorating outfit, Mirabella. In 2011, she was appointed Senior Special Assistant on Diaspora Affairs by President Goodluck Jonathan, and in 2012, she was named Nigeria's ambassador to Spain. Bianca is a member of the Board of Trustees of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, the political party founded by her late husband, Dean Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, and which has maintained political power in Anambra State for over a decade. Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu was married to Ikemba until his death in 2011, and they had 3 children together.
Welcome, Bianca. You must have taken after your father. Was it your father that suggested you reading law, because he also read law, the late C.C. Ono?
That's absolutely correct.
Okay.
I come from a family of lawyers. I had several sisters who were lawyers, being the sixth.
And you're the number 6 in the
Yes.
whole. How many are you?
We were 8 children, and I was the 6th. And left my father. All his children would end up as lawyers. They didn't. Some ended up doing other things like architecture, etc. But quite a good number of us ended up as lawyers.
But who would have thought that coming from that sort of a background, maybe a very strict discipline and family support,
Yes.
you would venture again into maybe beauty pageantry? Yeah? In the days that, young women would wear bikini and flounce their body.
Yes.
And you took a decision. What made you take that decision?
Actually, before venturing into the Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria pageant, I had actually taken part in another pageant in my student days. There was the Miss Martini pageant hosted by Martini Rosso, the makers of the drink, Martini Bianco. And I won that pageant. Unfortunately, because my parents were not aware of it, and I was actually a student.
I thought so.
And the pageant came with a 1-year modeling contract in Japan. I couldn't take it up because, of course, I couldn't leave school.
I mean, the most beautiful girl in Nigeria beauty pageant wasn't the only one.
No, it wasn't. What's interesting, actually, was that after the most beautiful girl in Nigeria pageant, my father only ever realized that his daughter had been in a pageant when he was watching the network news at 9. And then suddenly...
So what did he say to you?
Well, I wasn't actually there at the time because I was in Lagos for the pageant. Yeah. So, but those who were there with him, oh my gosh, it was a Kodak moment because if he had a cup of tea, he probably would have choked on it. But he was livid. He was incensed.
Did you try
and then
to
he banned me from coming home. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes. Oh, it was such a ceremony to get him to calm down. Something extraordinary happened. Sometime in the new year, he was traveling and he got to the airport and somebody walked up to him and said, "I hear you're Bianca's father." And this is a man who's normally used to being asked, "Oh, are you Chief Sisio? No, the former governor." But then these people just walked up to him and one of them said to him, "Oh my gosh, are you Bianca Ono's father?" And then he said to himself, "What a minute."
Obviously, you were catching the attention of literally everyone, and, shortly after getting, crowned the queen, one of the most popular people in Nigeria, of course, you caught his attention.
Yes.
And the story is what we'll probably listen to in a few moments. I mean, I'm talking about Odumegu Ojukwu.
Correct.
At that time, it felt, unthinkable that, your father was not too happy with the idea of you going to a beauty pageant. And then suddenly, somebody as old as that was catching your attention. And how did it happen?
It's not every day that your daughter comes to you to tell you, I have met somebody that I like.